Good afternoon. It's June the 2nd, 2015. Time to wrap it up. Started out this morning with the E-mini wanting to sell basically 2110, 2115. Said it might take a 5 to a 7 to get off a short. We wanted to buy 95s to 97s. And then we touched that zone briefly. So the first trade that set up was right here, and it did produce a winning trade. This was a losing trade. This was a winning trade. These two trades were losers, and because we were in those trades, we missed these two buys right there. Small retest failure over the top would give you maybe a point. This B would have been a loser right there. This S may be a point. And then we explode to the upside right here. And then the market kind of drifts higher. So very, very, very difficult trading. We also had problems today with anymeeting.com. So it took a while to get that straightened out. It was not a day where we had a lot of continuous being able to look at the screen, etc. Okay, where are we on the F1 chart? Well, I'm definitely working with a P. So the bottom of the trading range held. So right now, if we can get through this 15 area, we ought to get up to 25. So we got some selling at 15 to 17. Best selling's in the 25 area. Best buying is in the 95 area. It's about a 20-point range. So lower high, lower low says we can sell failure to take out 15 to 17. Looking at the F2 screen, I thought we would get stops above this high over here. We weren't able to. We said if we didn't get it, it was okay to get short. But again, which short do you take? Just lots and lots of them. And if you're playing off of our normal patterns for 3, 4, 5 points on day trading, it's not working. What is working is trading off the 15-minute chart. So there's your double top. Right there, they got stops above 15, and we're coming lower. And we have a move out of the middle, perhaps an L period. So if we're to close right here, we're selling 14s to 16s, 19s to 21s. On the buy side, 5 to 7. And 21.02. Okay, we do have news tomorrow. ADP, employment, plus 200K. That's where we were last month. Does show job growth if it comes in at that level. It's a private sector report. Trade balance, minus 44. PMI services, and this won't get much play, but they're trying to build the inroads. 56.5. ISM services they will pay attention to. 57.2. Crude inventories. And then beige book, and they'll look that they will pay a lot of attention to the beige book to see what the governors think about the industrial situation, current industrial situation in their sector. The financials just got hammered today. It's going to be a clear sell on both screens. Part of the pattern is post an auction, they sell them down to set up the next auction. The other one is that the Fed can raise interest rates sooner rather than later. So we're going to go back and we'll make this combination. Got our move out of the middle. And lower high, lower low, sell it. You can get the F2 screen, definitely a B. Volume is very, very low in the distribution. And we have a pretty clean break up here at 16, 17. We're currently at 10, so selling failure to take out 12 to 16, I think, is the trade. And then 19 to 23 would be the second one. 1 to 5 by 1, and 25, 29 by 2. Okay, strong selling. We thought after lunch that the low was probably in, and that actually held up as people took profits on their shorts. 27 to 31, sell 1, sell 2, 7 to 11. Big contract. You just we're going to identify near support and resistance. It's definitely a B. We can work a little lower right here, so we'll make 9 to 13. Let them go a little bit lower in Globex, but come back. Then 29 to 01. Our bond traders are just raking it in right and left, and then complaining about all the money they leave on the table. It's a nice problem to have, isn't it? But the financials are really moving right now, and they're taking advantage of it, so nothing wrong with that. Okay, gold, a higher low and a higher high. It can trade higher tomorrow. I don't know what would take it up. If the ADP number comes in at 200,000, it probably should bring in some light selling, but again, I don't think the market will break. Definitely dealing with a P, so resistance is 95 to 97. Sell 1. 1200, 1202, sell 2. On the buy side, got this ledge at 90, so 88 to 90 buy 1. That's probably the weakest trade that we're recommending, then this 86, 84 by 2. Crude oil, big day. A lot of it could have been the dollar weakness. The Treasury could be getting sold because of all the money that came in from Europe, trying to lock in some profits, liquidate those, because Europe is on a paper buying spree in June and July, May and June anyway, on a spread basis or a differential basis. They might pick up a little money that way if you're of a trading mind. Trader's bent. But you can see right here that And probably the correct split would be an M split. That higher high, higher lows gives us a higher high, so we can trade up, and we got pretty good resistance here starting in that 62 area. So 50 to 75 is resistance. 62, 62 and a quarter will be sell 2. You can see how thin the volume gets when we get above 62 and a quarter. On the buy side, we'll make 75, 61 by 1, and then 25, 50 by 2. And if we reject the 61, 75, 62 area and we start lower, we'll move our buys down. If we open up soft, we want to buy into that first break into weakness. That's much better than opening up higher and trading higher and rejecting 61, 61, 75. That's a much tougher trade. And no real news out on the euro or what was driving it. Get this erased. Haven't seen. There were about 3 articles out this morning from different sources or different newspapers, different wires that said that a deal has been made and it'll be announced by Friday. We will see, but the euro came roaring back. There was not a specific news article tied to what brought the euro back so strongly. So we got to move out of the middle, and I mean it ran. So 112 even is where resistance is. 1175, 112. So this contract tends to rally on the rumors of a deal, and when the deal gets done, then it tends to sell. I don't think that'll change. But a very, very strong rally today. And you can see how much range recovered. So M period's high is 75. We're currently at 49. So first sell is going to be in the 75 area. Better sells at 1200. On the buy side, we're at 48, so we'll make 20 to 30, let them get stops below G by 1, and then 111 even by 2. And that'll do it for this June the 2nd, 2015. I will see you.